What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another exciting video by Newtype TCG. On today's video, we're going to be talking about the Fusion World Set 2 reveals that were just announced earlier this week. The Set 2 is called Blazing Aura, and it definitely looks like a promising set for the game. Fusion World Set 1 has definitely been starting off as something a little bit more than we all thought it would be. A lot of the previous Master players did not think that they'd want to play it. I am one included. And just on top of that, I didn't expect Fusion World to kind of take the world by surprise. And I think the digital client have really been a really big help for that. We'll get more into that, but this is going to be the Set 2 reveals, so anything that has been revealed as of right now, we are going to be going over. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get started on the Set 2 reveals of Blazing Aura. Alright, so Set 2 Blazing Aura is coming out way earlier than I expected. It's going to be dropping sometime in May, so a little over a month until we're already in Set 2. Like I said before, Set 1 has been super successful. I did not expect it to be as big as it is now. With the digital version being out, I think that is helping a lot of newer card game players feel a lot more confident into starting a card game. And on top of that, it is a really simplistic game, as Fusion World is very similar to how Digimon was when it first started, on top of One Piece as well when it first was announced. Fusion World compared to Masters is big difference. Fusion World is like the speed duel comparison to Yu-Gi-Oh! Of Master Duel. So it's not dumbed down, just things are a lot more simplistic, which to me makes it a lot more fun for somebody that can't take all the time in the world to learn every single thing about a single card game. So it's pretty great. So we're going to start off with my favorite color, that being red. We only got one leader per color this set, which is really cool but also kind of weird. So there's only 4 new leaders coming out. So that means that everything we've had from Set 1 is only going to correlate with certain cards from now Set 2 as far as leaders go. The entire set hasn't been revealed, so I'm sure there's going to be tons more cards and more extras, battle cards, things like that are going to be able to help the older decks from Set 1. So first leader we're looking at is going to be another Goku red leader. That's right. We now have 3 red Goku leaders. I'm not super happy about that, but at the same time I'm not super upset because I do love Goku and I'm a red player, so I'm already good. I don't need to buy anything else. Sun Goku, front side, super basic. When attacking, draw 1 card. When your life is at 3 or less, draw 1 card and flip this card over. Now that is the one downside of this leader, is the fact that you have to be at 3 of life to awaken. So unlike Brawly, when Brawly gets put down to 3 to life, he's going to be at 2,500 attack power, or 25,000 attack power. Goku, on awaken, 20,000. When attacking, draw 1, very standard. And this is where the activate main comes in, where I don't know how I feel about it yet. Once per turn, pay 1 energy, discard 1 card from your hand, play up to 1 battle card with 20,000 power or less and Tournament of Power in its special traits from your hand. So, all the way up until the reveals, there really wasn't anything like that, because the big thing is the trait that says Tournament of Power. Everything in Set 1 did not have Tournament of Power in its traits. Here's the set cards. Set cards, we're going to have Android 18, which has the Tournament of Power and 20,000, so it is going to be able to be played. Permanent, opponent's turn, card gets 5,000 power. So it's 25k on your opponent's turn, super good. Tien being the next battle card. On play up to 1, or play up to 3 Tien Shinhan cards with 1,500 power or less from your hand. So that's huge, because that's any of the 1-drops from Set 1 are going to be able to come out, and if you are a U7 Goku leader, that's going to be pretty broken, just because, I mean, that's 3 20k battle cards. You're Jay Chillum on the field, just ready to hit. Then we got Rosie, who is a Universe 2, so our first Universe 2 card, I believe, that we've had. When attacking, this card gets plus 5,000 power for the turn for each of your opponent's battle cards. So when you're playing something like Frieza, that could potentially be really, really big, because Frieza and Ginyu, yellow in general, runs a really wide board. Same with the yellow matchups, or really any of the yellow or even some of the red mirror matches. Then the SR that has been revealed is going to be a Kelpha card, which I love Kelpha, love Kale, love all of them. They're really cool. I love Universe 6 Saiyans, especially the girls. So permanent, if your leader is awakened, this card gets plus 5,000. So 25k, 4-drop, not bad. On play, draw 1 card, then play up to 1 battle card with a cost of 3 or less in tournament power in its special traits from your hand, which means it could play the TN, which will give you more cards to play out an even wider board. You can play out the Android 18, and then I'm sure there will be other cards throughout the set. Now, I highlighted in here, so this is the trait that you need to have, Tournament of Power, for you to be able to use anything with the new Goku leader. It's just going to be based off of the tournament power trait. So not Saiyan, not U7, not Universe 6, just Tournament of Power. So now going on to the next leader, next color, yellow. This is going to be a yellow Vegeta leader. So this is now our second Vegeta leader, but this time it is going to be a Super Saiyan Blue, and it is going to be for yellow. Now, a lot of people are referring this as to the Soul Striker deck from the original Master Series, just because it has a really quirky little thing that Soul Striker got to do. So, front side, when attacking, draw 1 card. When your life is at 4 or less, draw 1 card, flip it over. So the typical 4 card for Awaken. And then the Awaken side's broken. I feel like it's going to be really good set 2, but I feel like it's going to really shine later on down the line. Especially the next few sets. The more cool yellow cards we get, the more better yellow cards we get, more Saiyan yellow cards we get, things are just going to start popping off for this deck. It's going to remind you a lot of how the Masters yellow cards and yellow decks perform as well. When attacking, draw 1, simple. End of turn, switch up to 2 of your rest mode energy to active mode. That's nuts. End of every turn. You don't have to worry about anything with energy. The amount of battle cards, or the amount of extra cards that you're going to be able to use on your opponent's turn to help you further along the game, help you stay alive longer, that is just going to be so huge. And I feel like this, having that Soul Striker feel of recycling your energy, it's just going to really help a lot. For yellow battle cards, we got Son Goku. This is going to be the first one. It is a permanent, your turn. If your opponent has 3 or more rest mode battle cards, this card gets plus 5k. So once again, playing the decks with wider boards, this card's going to come into play. 5k combo, not that great, but 25k swing for a 3-drop in yellow. That's not bad at all. Next is going to be Sun Gohan Adolescence. This is going to be the first yellow Gohan Adolescence. On play, choose up to 1 of your Piccolo battle cards with a cost of 3 and switches to active mode. If you couldn't tell, the one sitting right next to it is the blocker Piccolo. So it is a blocker, and then when it is KO'd, this battle card, or choose up to 1 of your battle cards to switch to active mode. So if you've already used a block and the block survived, let's say you go to block with Piccolo, Piccolo dies, you can just switch that card back up. Or if you think they're going to be swinging out another battle card of yours, always helps. Next thing would be the SR, which is Bulma. This card's cracked. It's absolutely cracked for the deck. Activate battle. Switch this card to rest mode. Add up to 1 card from your life to your hand, then choose 1. Choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards with a cost of 4 or less, switches to rest mode. If you have a rest mode battle card with a cost of 3 or more, draw 1 card. The card's going to do so much. It's going to recycle so much. It's going to help you gain more cards in hand. It's going to allow you to switch and attack into your opponent's nasty little cards you don't want to deal with. I think it's a great SR. It's a 1-drop. It's going to do a lot, especially for this Vegeta deck. Now going into the next color is actually potentially one of my favorite decks from this new format, or for the new set. It's Zamasu Fused. So set 1, we got Goku Black with a bunch of different Zamasu cards. This time it is already a fused Zamasu. So it's a Goku Black and Zamasu fused. Boom, now they have their own deck. Front side, very basic. When attacking, draw 1 card. Awaken, just 3 your life, just like the Goku from the set and just like Brawly from set 1. And you get to draw 1 card and flip it over. That is where it is different than Brawly. Brawly ramps, you don't get the draw. This, you draw. Then, Awaken side, if you've already been looking at it, 25,000 base, just like Brawly, so just as big as Brawly. It also does not draw like Brawly, which is super weird. The Awaken side is going to really depend on how the other set cards come in for this deck, but activate main once per turn, pay 1, discard 1 card from your hand. If your life is at 2 or less, add the top card of your life, or the top card of your deck to your life. So you get to ramp life. Pretty good. Problem is, you're going to have to keep getting rid of cards in hand. Knowing how Zamasu, or at least the last Goku Black deck plays, it's really tough to keep a ton of cards in hand. So I'm guessing there's going to be some cards that come out through the set that will help this deck keep more things in hand. Going into the blue set cards, we have first card, which would be a Shin. On play, look up to 5 cards from the top of your deck, reveal up to 1 card with Patara, and its special traits, add up to 1 card to your hand, place the rest at the bottom of the deck in any random order. So what this tells us is we're finally getting fusion, which is obvious because we have the fused Zamasu, which also is Patara based fusion, so I could see that. But knowing that we also get our first Vegeta and Fusion in the set makes me really excited, because Fusion is probably one of my favorite things about Dragon Ball. In fact, this game is called Fusion World. I was expecting to see this in set 1, so the fact that we're getting it in set 2 is pretty sweet. Back in Masters, I did love a lot of the Xeno Fusion decks. On top of that, I liked the newest Black Vegeta deck. That deck was super fun. All Patara base. Next card, Zuno. It's a blocker. On play, look at 3 cards from the top of your deck and place them at the bottom of your deck in any order. So I don't get what this deck does, or this does, unless it's you're going to be pulling cards from the bottom of your deck now. Don't know. We'll have to see. It's a blocker. I'm sure it's going to be pretty important when it comes to maybe more Zamasu fused cards. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know jack about this card, so we're just going to say it's a blocker. It lets you look at the cards from the top of your deck and place them at the bottom of your deck, place them at the top or bottom of your deck in any order. So never mind. I should have just read that better. It's great. It's fantastic. You can look at cards and put them back in the order you want. So yeah, I should have probably read that better. Next card, Vegeta. First Vegeta card of the Dragon Ball Fusion World. When KO, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards with a cost of 2 or less and place it at the bottom of its owner's deck. Pretty good. I like when I get to put things at the bottom of the deck instead of just putting it back in hand in blue, because it's just going to come to bite you right in the butt again. Then my favorite card in all of blue right now that has come out for this set is the SR Zamasu. This card is going to be fantastic in the Goku Black deck from set 1. It's going to be fantastic in Zamasu Fuse set 2. This card is going to get its value for a very long time. Zamasu, 2-drop, 20,000. Huge. Biggest Zamasu card we have yet. Permanent. This card can't be removed from the battle area by your opponent's skills. That's the biggest reason why Goku Black gets its butt kicked so much in set 1, is it is so hard to keep your Zamasus around to be able to get those early plays in, because your Zamasu is either being negged down by red, it's being switched to rest by yellow, green is just killing it because it's green, they just kill everything. If it's like Beerus, once again, just getting negged, like Zamasu never lasts. And if it does, it's because you got rid of it on your turn that you played it. They don't usually last past a turn. So this is going to do so much for set 1 Goku Black. It's also going to do a lot for this fused Zamasu. So super sick. Before we get into the last color, if you have been following along and still watching the video, definitely make sure to consider subscribing to the channel. Next giveaway is at 1,000, and like the video. It helps push us out into the algorithm world so we can try to be better content creators for all of you at home. So now dropping into the last color, my least favorite color, green. It's just always good. Just green is just too damn good, and it's not slowing down. So their new leader for set 2 is Cell. Perfect Cell. I love Cell. Cell is probably my favorite Dragon Ball Z villain. When attacking, draw 1 card. On Awaken, far left, draw a card. Very basic. The Awaken, it's kind of weird. I don't know if it's cracked or whacked. We'll have to really determine that when we get more cards. But when attacking, draw 1 card. Fantastic. Activate main once per turn if you have 5 energy, and that is right, 5, exactly 5, no more, no less, 5 energy. Add up to 1 card with a cost of 3 from your drop to your energy, so you get to ramp to 6. That's the only time you get to ramp with your Activate main. It's from 5 to 6. So I have a feeling the Kamehameha card, or instant Kamehameha, whatever it is, from green, the 0 cost, that just pretty much takes a energy from you. That's going to help you recycle. That's going to be probably a really good card for this deck. Other than that, I don't get it yet. So it's just you get to ramp once at 5. I know there's going to be some gimmicks that help it constantly be at that 5. But it doesn't let you go into the bigger green cards from set 1 besides androids. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. The set cards are, on the other hand, are broken. This card, Spy Robot. It is a common, it is a 1-drop, and it is a 10k combo card. And it's activate main once per turn. That is right, once per turn, activate main, choose 3 cards from your opponent's hand and reveal them. It's disgusting. I don't know why Bandai did this. I do not know why Bandai is allowing this to be so early on. No, revealing 3 cards from your opponent's hand does not mean you're going to auto win every time, but the fact that there is so much power and knowledge in this game, and with the most knowledge you can have is knowing what is in your opponent's hand. The fact that green is getting this on top of everything else green has, I do not understand. I do not understand why this card is in green. It is just going to do so much for Brawly, Gohan, androids, and now Cell. It's at this point it just seems like Bandai is just trying to make people just hate their life playing green. But whatever, I could be wrong. I'm not trying to be a hater. If you're a green player, good for you. I'm glad you were the smarter one. You picked the right color to play. I'm just an idiot and like to stick to my guns and play apparently terrible decks because I don't play green and I hate playing green, so it's my own fault. So you guys have to listen to me whine. Next card is Cell Jr. Permanent if you have a Cell battle card with a cost of 8 or more in your battle area, which makes you think, what are they dropping for Cell this set? You can use and play this card from your hand without paying its energy, paying its cost. So on play, add up to 1 extra card from your drop to your hand. So pretty much, if you have a Cell on field, you get to play the card for free, and you get to get an energy, or get to get an extra card. So it's pretty damn good. Another broken card for green, especially for Gohan. 10k combo. All these are 10ks besides the SR, but 10k combo, 35k swing, double strike if you have a Goku in your drop. That's so easy. You just combo with the freaking Goku promo. Turn 1, 2, 3, done. Play this guy for 6. Now you have another 6-drop double strike. Not only do they already have androids, but now they have an uncommon double strike. Alright, so green's cracked, as usual. Last but not least, Trunks Future. 3-drop, 20k, 5k combo. Makes it seems a little bit more fair, right? Until you read it. If you have 5 or more energy, add up to 1 card from the top of your deck to your energy in rest mode. Auto, once per turn, when your battle card with a cost of 5 or more is removed from this battle area by your opponent, this card gets plus 10,000 until the end of your next turn. That sounds pretty damn good to me. That's pretty much a guarantee that's going to happen in any green matchup. So you're pretty much just guaranteed going to have 10k or 10k power, so 30k, 3k. It's fantastic. It's good. It's good stuff. It's good soup. So there you have it. 4 colors, all the set cards that we have. Leader, small bit of breakdown. If you can, comment below what your most excited deck is from this set. So what your favorite leader is from the set 2 reveals. What are you looking forward to, what you're not looking forward to. Yeah, just let me know in the comments. It's been really fun. This is going to be my first like set breakdown or anything like that. So I'll definitely be doing more of these in the future. And I appreciate anybody that has stuck out and hung out with me this long to listen to hear me ramble on about trading cards. So love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging around. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time on Newtype TCG. Have a great one, everybody.